My book is The Road by Cormac McCarthy. We begin our story with a boy and his dad traveling south during the cold winter. Soon, they begin to encounter some bad people who seek to actually enslave them. And they are slowly running out of food. They are able to find lots of food and supplies in a bunker, and this survives them long enough in order to get to the climax, which is finally reaching the beach. After they have left the shore, they begin to travel through more and more cities that dot the coastline. This eventually leads us to the end, which I won't spoil because I'm not me. One of the main characters would be the boy. He's very small, frail, and dirty, and he's the father's son. A flaw would be his eagerness to help those around him. He's always willing to offer humanity to those around him, even though their situation is so dire. This is sort of seen as likable by the audience, but truly it's a big disadvantage in the situation they are in. He is motivated by his father, who's always willing to protect him and has promised him time and time again that he'd never let him fall into the hands of the enemy. The father of the boy, often referred to as Papa, is a very dreamy man who is also very intelligent. He often believes that the dreams may tell the future, or he just has dreams about his past wife. His motivation to guide the child through these tough times is what really makes him a likable character by the audience. The child often keeps him sane, but sometimes he tends to stray from what we consider, humane, and the boy is always there to keep him in check for that. So this is a bit of a reach. Because there isn't really much of a third character, I'm gonna have to go with the third character being the audience. McCarthy has a lot of the characters in the book ask and answer a lot of the questions that the audience may have. McCarthy used a lot of time in her book in order to try and address the audience. That's why I include the audience as a character. A major symbol in this novel would be the pistol. This pistol, when our story begins, has 3 bullets in it. But then it drops to 2 as their hope slowly dwindles when their mother commits suicide. They are then left with 2 bullets, and when they are attacked by a gang member, they are forced to use one of the bullets on him. Due to their low food supply and only 1 bullet, the bullets really signify how their situation seems so dire. When they finally arrive to a safe bunker, the father prepares fake bullets that are almost like faking their hope throughout the story. Some minor symbols in the story include a little boy, a dog, and the dreams the father has. I think Cormac McCarthy's purpose for writing this novel would be to explore how a family would survive against the odds in a doomsday scenario. The themes in this story are really big picture. Religion is something that comes up often in the beginning and end of the book. In the beginning, the land is often described as godless or ungodly because of its horrible nature with fires and ash falling from the sky. Morality is often also seen throughout the book, whether it's good or bad morality. This book is full of it, and I really don't want to spoil the good and bad parts because it's what really makes the book kind of really touching. The theme in this novel would be fatality. The boy, as young as he is so used to death that the father has stopped trying to shield him from it. It truly is sad to see the amount of death that happens in this book and how it sort of really portrays a doomsday scenario and how it really is a free-for-all. When the book began, I felt very confused with the beginning. Later on, I began to feel disgust toward the actions that were taking place in the novel, but in the end, it was a very satisfying book. Examples of figurative language include like some ancient anointing, which goes to show how much the father would do to care for the child. He looked like someone trying to feed a vulture in the road. This simile tries to create a parallel to our world. The story alludes to a bottle of Coke, which really symbolizes how the world has changed over time. I wouldn't recommend this book for teenagers, but I would definitely recommend it for an adult because of the gruesomeness of this novel.
Stop looking at the kid.
I'll look where I want.
I got a gun pointed at your head right now.
I know something you don't know.
Oh yeah? What's that?
I know you won't kill me.
What was your motivation to go throughout the story and never stop?
Well, I think my papa, he was real inspirational through this. That's really what kept me going.
How were you able to keep such good morals throughout the whole story?
Well, I think the human nature just keeps us being nice.